Lamentations chapter 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet fell for our very hope, and our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. All right, that's our people, man. We watch for someone that cannot save us. You're looking to the wrong people, man. All right, first you go for Biden. All right, and then you go for Trump. All right, you go for the one that has better options for you, man. That's not a good thing to do. All right, because really what they're doing is they're trying to milk out the last they have left. Right, the last they have of America and their economy. They're trying to milk that out, man. They can't make any more of these bailouts. They can't make any more of these stimulus checks, man. They're already in debt. They're already like almost $30 trillion in debt. Yeah. All right, America's gone. And so, and you have China right now. They're the ones that are going to be basically the world superpower, man. Now you know what I mean.
Hey, America,
they're not going to be the next.
China damn near owns America right now.
Yeah.
America's so much in debt. Were you gonna say that?
Yeah.
America's so much in debt that China is just now this land belongs to them. You know, at the end of the day.
And China right now, their economy is actually doing good. Right now, they're on good stance, man. China has a good. The way they are, basically, they're doing better than America. And when you look into it, man, the news articles, the news articles, you have Russia and China. They're doing forget what it's called, patrols. You know, with their airplanes. And you know, I need to furnish up on this a little bit, but they're doing patrols on their airplanes and stuff, and they're coordinating with each other to show their solidarity between the two nations, man. Because guess what? All these nations, they have a common enemy, man. You know, like in the prophecy, all right, the kings of the east, they're gonna hate the whore, man. You know, so they're gonna come up against America. All right, they all have a common. They all have a common
enemy.
Yeah, the water. They have a common enemy, man. Salaki, my mouth is not with me right now. You know, so Russia and China, you know, they're coordinating, man. You know, they just had a few drills, and guess what? They see Iran too. That Iran hates America. Yeah. You know what? Just in the past recent articles I was reading, Trump and I forget his name, Hussein or something, in Iran. I'm not very familiar with his name, but they're bucking heads right now, you know. And this is Trump. He's about to be out of office, you know, but they're still bucking heads, you know, because the leader from Iran, he said that Trump better not do any type of adventurous acts before he leaves, you know. That was funny to me. You know, he's gonna do something before he leaves.
That's why I like Trump a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put anybody on the pedestal. But obviously Trump, man, I like the fact that he's not scared to go to war. All right. Now that's the type of man you need in office right now.
Right.
All right. Biden's just a straight devil. He's just straight puppet. Either way it goes, America's gonna go down the drain. And like I said, the economy's finished out here. Okay. You got famines on the way. Because you gotta remember prophecy, man. Prophecy tells you. You got famines, you got wars, you got pestilence. These things have to first happen before Yahushua makes his return. All right. So these nations out here, you can't get too comfortable in the days we're living in. All right. Although talking about the so-called, that's Crown Royal 19. You know, we're gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
You see, that thing they're saying that might get better here sometime soon. They just say you just need wear more masks and all that stuff. They say pretty much do all this, and then that should alleviate the stress on this whole situation. It's not going to alleviate anything, man. They're not going to let that happen. They're going to actually push the narrative that it's getting worse. See, say 10 years from now, we're still going to be going through it. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to get bad, especially with these jabs coming through, these vaccinations. Hey, all hell is not started yet, man. You see, they slowly building it up. Right now we live in peace, prosperity, but it's gonna slowly get worse again. It's gonna slowly just turn back to all hell. Lockdowns are gonna come back. Okay, you're gonna actually have these vaccines rolling out. It's gonna get to the point to where you can't really work no more. It's gonna get kind of mandatory, because right now they're saying it's not. But we know it's gonna be, you know. or they're gonna make it impossible for you to live without it. I mean, live without having your papers saying that you got the thing. See? So I mean, like, look, just everybody needs to prepare, man, for it to get really bad out here. Everyone's somehow forgetting that, hey, Matthew 24 and 24, let's get that, right? See, you can't get, that's why the Most High is going to catch a lot of people off guard. If you an Israelite in this truth, don't get comfortable, all right? Don't get comfortable when you start seeing things kind of go back to normal. This is what you call, you know, that precept in Isaiah 5 and 2, when they say peace and safety, then sun destruction, right? Things are just going to break loose all of a sudden. They had a little test run, you know, a few months back, and you know, that's when everybody was going crazy. That's when your antennas were really up. You know, everybody was really like, all right, let's be ready. But now they're putting you back to sleep. Are they gonna make it seem like things might get better? Jobs opening up. They're gonna send you a stimulus check. You're gonna have your Christmas holiday and stuff. You know, and then bam. You know, I'm not saying it's gonna happen like that, but soon. I mean, it's gonna happen inevitably though. This nation has to go out inevitably. This is gonna be Matthew 24 and 21. For there shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to the end, to the time nor ever shall be. So y'all shall prophesy that there's going to be tribulation that we've never seen on the earth. And we have to be ready for that. Alright? That's why this right now is a great grace period for you Israelites who are in this walk and who are not yet in it. This is a grace period to get in good graces with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You want to be on his good side when he starts actually coming down with his wrath. You see what I'm saying? Because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, it said it's going to be the worst time out here. You see? So at the end of the day, a lot of our people, 2/3 of our people, they're going to continually ignore until the gates of wisdom shut off. You know?
I gotta preach it.
Yeah, the gates of wisdom going to shut off at a point. This word will be taken down. See? Just stay up to date with the news, man, because it does tell you that they're taking people's channels down, man. You have a lot of these scientists who they say a lot of things, but their channels are getting taken down. Their videos are getting striked. I mean, striking videos are just like nowadays, like that thing is like people's channels are going out crazily.
Yeah.
So you trying to find this brother's channel, they're not posting anymore. You're like, what happened to those? You know, what happened to them? You go check, they're gone. You don't know where they at no more. Well, that's because the Most High is going to be taking it slowly, and at a point, all YouTube will shut down. At a point, all broadcasts, all points of pretty much pretty much being able to push out this knowledge, any platform won't be available to you. They're gonna shut down the whole internet. You're gonna have an EMP strike or some crap. And that's what you gonna do then. You didn't get no knowledge, all of a sudden all hell's breaking loose, and now you're serious. That's not, it's gonna be too late now, man. See, that's why, man, the Lord just said he's gonna come like a thief in the night. Alright, Lord.
This is Proverbs. Let me see, Proverbs chapter 1 and 32. Because right now we know you have all this things jolly and merry. People kind of losing sight of really what's going on. You know, they don't really see really what's going on. Because even in time past, all right, back in the whole crisis, the Crown 19. All right, people actually knew a little bit something. At least we knew that there was a whole illusion, man. Everything that America was portraying, that was all false. That was a whole illusion, man. Because this place was on its knees, all right, on the way out. Economy out, the dollar already out. So all those things back then, they're still trailing on, and it's only getting worse. All right, as you say, kick the can. All right, you have different economists. They say that America is just kicking the can all the way down. You know, the fate of America is inevitable. So this place is on its way out. So let me read this. This is Proverbs chapter 1 and 32.
That's the thing too, Slocky, because I like the point that you brought out China. You know what I'm saying? They already own this land right now. So guess what, man? Whenever they really start going to war, they're going to invade this place with foreign troops because it's really their land. So they're not going to have to be like, I need some type of papers to be in this land. You're a migrant or immigrant or some crap. No, they're gonna be like, this is our land. You are the illegal immigrant. What are you doing out here, you know? Where are your papers? That's what the Chinese are going to be saying to you. And you're going to become their property. See, so it's really going to be turning upside down. Like, it's going to become angles, man. The Lord's going to be sending death from all angles. That's why the death angels, they're the spirit of vengeance who are going to come on the earth. And when you see all things happening, man, all hell breaking loose, just know it's the death angels out here, man. See? That's what we're waiting for, bro.
This is Proverbs chapter 1 and 32. It says, for the turning away of the simple. Alright. This is Proverbs chapter 1 and 32. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Right? So the turning away of the simple shall slay them, right? And the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. So right now, you can see things, it's not coming back again, it's just an illusion, man. They're gonna send out these stimulus checks, man. And it's the stimulus check was supposed to stimulate you, right? It's gonna stimulate your belief that, all it's doing is stimulating your belief that this place got some time. It doesn't, all right? Damn devil. I'm gonna read it again. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them.
I'm disappointed. Everybody found it.
Right. And this is it. Slaki. Let me also. I'm gonna link it up, man. And it says, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
Yeah.
So right now we're living in a time of peace and prosperity, man.
Yeah.
We know that Paul, the famous quote, he said, in the time when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction.
Yeah.
I always shout he's coming back like a thief, man. That day is gonna take a lot of people like a thief, cause they got their eyes shut, man. Right now in America, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and all joy and happiness, that's all coming to an end, right? And it's gonna come because these devils, they want it like that, man. They want to roll in on you, man. You know, you see this, you know, break down your door at 4 o'clock in the morning, you know. I'm gonna read this. All right, so it said the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. So right now, a lot of people are gonna be destroyed because they can't see much farther than this, man. This is all they see. So let me go to Sirach real quick. Sirach chapter 11 to 25. It says, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. So right now we're living in those days of prosperity. America isn't completely gone, you know. It goes on to say, and in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. So when that day actually comes, you know, Jacob's trouble, the Lord, the day of the Lord, all right, when he talks about when all hell breaks loose, there's not going to be a thought of prosperity anymore. That's out the window, you know. You're going to be too hungry to be thinking about prosperity, man. You're going to be looking where you're going to get your next food at, man. Your next meal or whatever, man, you know. So that's what's coming, man. Let me read on in Proverbs, though, 1 and 33. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. All right, but for the men, women, and children, the Israelites who listen and hearken to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, you guys will be dwell safely from the troubles and the evil that's gonna come upon the earth. He said you're gonna be quiet from those things, man. All right, but as for the people right now who believe it's time to party and do your shit, look, all right, you're gonna be destroyed. All right, that's what's gonna take you, man. All right, you had a precept or article?
Yeah. Pretty much like the brother was going into. There's a lot of things going on. They got this whole thing called jab and go. Man. Okay, Jab and Go Airlines push the Maxine gimmick to promote summer flights. So they're pretty much trying to get you to just, you know, take a jab and, you know, go so you get your summer flights ready. So, man, these Edomites, these nations are just trying to, little by little, get you ready for the mandatory type of government, right? They're trying to get you ready for the market of the beast. They're trying to get you ready, all right, for custom. They're trying to get you pretty much, custom is a good word.
World order.
Exactly, that's what they're trying to bring down the drain. But it's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen like they think. So they'll get to a point, but it's not going to it's not really going to take flight. It's not going to actually prosper. You see, the Most High is going to come and shut it down. But that's what's coming on the earth. You see, these demons, these devils, they're ready to take this current society and wipe it out, man. They're tired of you lazy, good-for-nothing Americans, right? Lazy, good-for-nothing Americans who are just stupid. You know, they're tired of you having free speech and tired of you saying shit. They're tired of the exposure. They're tired that they're getting exposed for all the wickedness. There's a lot of wickedness on the internet that exposes how these people get down, right? How they rape little children. They really drink people's, blood, and they got all these different rituals they do. Wicked, man, just wicked sacrifice.
What's his name? One of those top dudes. I think Epstein. That's his name.
Yeah, Epstein.
I think it's him. But that man, he traffics little girls, and then he gets down with that, man. He gets like thousands, and he traffics a lot of them, man.
Yeah. Things they do to these little children is something they would do in a horror movie, man. Torture and rape, and then they really don't even want to rape them. They just want to torture them, and then they want to like drink their blood and stuff like that. So these elites are getting exposed through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And they're tired of that. So they're gonna take away the internet and they're gonna take away you. And then they're gonna try to establish their innocence once again. Because everybody knows the elites are not innocent. Everybody knows that the wicked are ruling the earth. It's just like they can't have that, So they're gonna get rid of everything, man. I was watching I don't know why, man. There's this one actually Katy Perry like music video that was on. I don't know what it was about. And then the thing about it was actually, I guess the world was ending, and then some damn alien saved, that woman Katy Perry. She went into some type of UFO, and they were planning on destroying the Earth, you see. And I guess she didn't want the Earth to be destroyed, because she would have been the only one to be saved. But the only way to save the Earth was she had to unplug the internet, So it was like you had the internet. Since the Earth is about to be destroyed, so she was like, she had to make one move. She took the internet plug and she unplugged it, and it said the Earth is saved, And they started celebrating and all that. But what is that? That's subliminal messaging. All right, they're getting ready to pull the plug on the internet, and the internet's just gonna be gone. That's how they're gonna say. That's in their mind, the Earth is gonna be saved, right? In their mind, okay, taking away this internet is gonna be the best thing that can possibly happen for us, because now we can't get exposed. Now they just have to take what is face value. If there's lies coming out, nobody's gonna be able to expose this through way of the internet. See? That's how these elites are thinking right now. That's how they think they're gonna save the earth. Nah, they're gonna be destroyed, bro.
Yeah, so I was watching when that dude passed by, I was watching a New World Order, kind of a New World Order video of how it might be, how it's supposed to be. So basically, they want everything to be digital, And now we know it's gonna come by the way of the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. Because when you look into it, I forget what it is. It's a artificial intelligence type of system, and it stores everything in the cloud. So they're gonna be able to read your mind. Brother, he brought out. You had that video of how they're gonna know you better than you know yourself. Yeah. And that's what the dude was bringing out. Yeah. Whatever you thought that was gonna happen. Whatever you thought, they can track that in your mind. And if you're thinking of you want pasta tonight, you're gonna walk to your house and the pasta will be at the door. Because they're gonna send a drone and drop it out. They want this whole society, the New World Order. All right, it's all weird. Nothing normal or natural about it, because these beasts, they don't want normal, they don't want natural, they're against that.
They want a bunch of robots.
Yeah.
And they want to control your thoughts. They don't want you to think your own thoughts, man. They're going to establish your thoughts for you, like the Most High. They want to be like the Most High, because the Most High, according to the scriptures, He establishes your thoughts, you see. But they want to do the same thing. They said they can get to a point to where they're gonna know exactly what you're thinking about them. So if you are, all right, like say they want you to bow down and worship and stuff like that, but you're doing it on a physical, they can see if you really mean it. If you have somebody stand up and everybody's clapping for him, smiling, you could literally be clapping and smiling, but in your mind, if you're like, man, I hate these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not really down with this. They're gonna be able to think. They're gonna be able to tap into your mind and hear you thinking that, and they're gonna come and destroy you.
Which I think might be the defining equation of life in the 21st century. B times C times D equals R, which means biological knowledge multiplied by computing power multiplied by data equals the ability to hack humans, R. If you know enough biology and you have enough computing power and data, you can hack my body and my brain and my life, and you can understand me better than I understand myself. You can know my personality type, my political views, my sexual preferences, my mental weaknesses, my deepest fears and hopes. You know more about me than I know about myself. And you can do that not just to me, but to everyone. A system that understands us better than we understand ourselves can predict our feelings and decisions, can manipulate our feelings and decisions, and can ultimately make decisions for us. Now, in the past, many tyrants and governments wanted to do it, but nobody understood biology well enough, and nobody had enough computing power and data to hack millions of people. Neither the Gestapo nor the KGB could do it. But soon, at least some corporations and governments will be able to systematically hack all the people. We humans should get used to the idea that we are no longer mysterious souls. We are now hackable animals. That's what we are. The power to hack human beings can, of course, be used for good purposes, like providing much better healthcare. But if this power falls into the hands of a 21st century Stalin, the result will be the worst totalitarian regime in human history, and we already have a number of applicants for the job of 21st century Stalin. Just imagine North Korea in 20 years, when everybody has to wear a biometric bracelet which constantly monitors your blood pressure, your heart rate, your brain activity, 24 hours a day. You listen to a speech on the radio by the great leader, and they know what you actually feel. You can clap your hands and smile, but if you're angry, they know you'll be in the gulag tomorrow morning.
So they're going to be destroying all those who rebel.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do. They want to destroy those who rebel, and then leave those who are stupid and ignorant, and then retrain their minds and establish their thoughts, and then make them really, damn, they're total control. They want total control over you. They want that perfect utopia where there's no resistance, or where they are the gods. You know what I'm saying? That's their utopia. But I mean, it's not going to happen, but that's what they're thinking, and they're going to move as if this will happen. Cool. So you know how much killing they're going to have to do to get rid of all. You know how many people out here are so-called woke? Even if you're a little woke to an extent, you're labeled as a terrorist to them. You're labeled as a threat. If you know something, even you don't have to know the truth, but if you know a little something, you're labeled as a threat to them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So they're going to be killing all those who are going to be some type of resistance. All right.
And that's when the spirituality of our people going to, spiritual soul. I remember he said, forget the creator, you are your own creator.
Yeah. They're gonna push all that.
He'll be the first one. He's gonna be the first one if the Most High end up killing him. End up sending Esau. He said, I got all the food. They don't never got food, man.
It would have been mad.
Right? People gonna try to barge into your house, man.
Yeah. They're gonna be trying to take away your they say like your God gene, your ability to resonate with higher power.
Right.
Because there's something inside you that helps you resonate, like your pineal gland. You're on a different vibration, right? They're gonna try to put you on a lower vibration. Okay, they're gonna try to destroy your mind to the point to where you really can't think for yourself. You're not gonna be able to really, think for yourself and pray and stuff like that. They're gonna take away that ability to do so. Yeah. And you know how these devils are gonna do that? Is by way of this, this jab. Ultimately, it's gonna be fulfilled through that mark of the beast, the RFID microchip. So when these things come together, therefore you're gonna be kind of in control. You're gonna have total control over your whole body. You see?
Yeah. And it's a cut on you to you spiritual.
Yeah, people who say that mark of the beast is spiritual.
Yeah.
It can't be spiritual, man.
That's a cut on y'all because y'all think y'all gonna actually survive Jacob's trouble, man.
It's like, well, if there's technology like this in the world, well, where is it prophesied of in the Bible?
Right.
Don't you think Yahweh Shem Yahushua would have told us about everything going down today? Don't you think he would have made us ready for that last test? If he didn't really say the RFID chip, if he didn't prophesy about it, when it does come, and you take it, and you become a damn slave, because in order to take it, you're gonna have to pretty much, be on board with everything they're doing, you see? But what if somebody didn't know not to take it? They're just gonna take it, and then that's gonna be solidified that they're down with the system, because in order to get it, you're gonna have to literally be down with the system. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua wouldn't just let some type of technology come abroad and then not try to warn you. That stuff is warned, you know what I'm saying? Most of that doesn't do. He said, shall there be evil done in the city, and the Lord not done it? He said he reveals his secrets to the servants, the prophets. That's why you have a lot of the men of old, the men who've been preaching the RFID chip, the men who've been preaching this, all right? Because the Spirit of the Lord put it in them to understand these revelations. And now, we can literally see it happening for real. Like now it's not something to be scoffed at. Maybe back then you might have been like, I don't know, that's Christian philosophy and stuff. But now it's just like, look, you can't deny it, you know? I mean, there's no denying it. If prophecy is, if that's what prophecy is going toward to, when it's linking up, well, that's what you're to do. The Lord says in Ephesians 5:15, walk circumspectly, you know? Be ye wise, not as fools, redeeming the times. So you gotta redeem them and link it up and be like, this is how it fits, you know? I can't see it any other way. You said you had a precept? So yeah, man, like that's ultimately the last prophecy that you're going to have to get ready for. Yep. Right? It's Revelation 13:16. It says, and he called all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So yeah, it says that he's going to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor. All right, everybody's going to receive this mark in their right hand or in their forehead. The mark in the Hebrew, in the Greek, it goes back to charagma. All right, it means like an incision or like an engraving, pretty much. All right, like an etching, damn there. And that's going into when they're going to have to etch it into you. They're going to have to pretty much inject it into you. That's going into that chip. You see, you can't buy or sell because it's going to get to the point to where it's going to be impossible to live without this mark. You're going to be in society, but if you don't have the mark, well, it's going to be damn near impossible to seriously live. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to buy, sell. You're going to be an outcast in society. So this is really what they're pushing. You know, this is what they're pushing, and they're going to actually get to a point to where it's going to be that time of temptation. You know, it's going to get to that point to where you're like, damn, I need this shit. I need this to be able to live. Right? You don't think Yahweh would have prophesied and told us about this, warned us to be strong?
Yeah.
Okay, to not take this, because to taking it, I keep saying it, you're gonna have to conform, man. You're gonna have to pretty much, taking it will solidify that you have conformed, because there's gonna be certain things that you gotta do to conform, like take the max and stuff like that. That's part of it, you know. Because without the max, you know what I'm saying, you're not getting the chip either. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna come down to your faith, and it's gonna come down to your understanding of the scriptures, and whether Yahweh Shem Yahushua is really gonna have mercy on you. We all need mercy. None of us know if we're gonna if we're gonna make it, you know? Right. That's why it says, he that endured to the end, then they're gonna be saved.
Same shall be saved.
Yeah, so we've got to endure to the very, very latter end. Yeah. Not fade, not fold, you know, because Yahweh's gonna get his prophet. The Most High says he's gonna get his servants, you see? That's why in Isaiah 65, we can't even be getting scared at that time, see? That's why Isaiah 65 tells you that his servants are gonna actually eat. See, this is Isaiah 65 and 13. It says, therefore thus saith the Lord God, behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for vexation of spirit. And for vexation of spirit. So the Most High is going to have his men and also the women and the children who diligently fear Yahweh and are continually sticking to the word, all right, who don't fall, you know what I'm saying? He's going to make sure that you're good, all right? He's not going to make you starve to death. Now, we're not going to say not everybody's going to have to go through that, because there's going to be a lot of starvation out here. We're going got martyrs. People have to be put to death, but you got to be faithful unto death. You know, it says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. All right. So hey, that's why I said we got wisdom and knowledge is going to be the only thing, and that's the classic scripture right there. Yeah. You know, you can't even bring this one out enough. This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that times. The strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. So that's what's going to keep us stable. That's what's going to keep us alright. Not even getting the chip. When you get the chip, it's just going to be like, you're going to probably regret it after you get it. You know what I'm saying? You're probably going to be, Judas. Yeah, you're going to feel like, yeah, like Judas, you sold out. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High is going to keep you stable, and he's going to make sure that his servants are good, right? Because the days we're coming into, it's going to be like no other. But at the end of the day, the Lord is going to deliver those who are written in the book of life. You see, that's why Daniel chapter 12:1, it says those that are written in the book of life, they're going to be the ones to get saved, man. Daniel 12:1, and at that time Michael shall stand up, the great prince will stand up for the children of thy people, for there shall be a time of trouble, such as was not since there was a nation, even to the same time, all, so like, and at that time shall be delivered, so like, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that is found written in the book of life. You see? So guess what? The Lord's going to deliver those who are written, right? All those who are the elect. They're going to be delivered at that very moment when the Lord comes back. Okay? When Esau really thinks he's about to when Esau really thinks he's about to get down with his new world, that's when Yahushua's going to put fire upon it, right? The Lord's going to rain upon them fire. Yeah. And many of them shall sleep in the dust, shall awake, some to everlasting life, some to everlasting contempt. Well, some people, they're going to wake up to life, right? They're going to wake up, they probably was martyrs, they died for Yahushua. They didn't take the chip, they didn't take anything that this man gave to them. They actually died in the truth, right? They're going to be raised up, everlasting life on the chariots. There's going to be some people who got down with this man, or if you're just wicked in general, or even if you took the chip, you're pretty much going to be feeling everlasting contempt, right? You're going to be going through some straight remorse, right? Some regret. I want to look into that word contempt, though. I'm actually kind of curious what that actually would go into. If you want to get a scripture, you can, but let me get this thing. People are going to be in contempt, pretty much what it says. Daniel chapter 12. Says, slide 12:2. Yeah, it just goes into shame, you know, reproach, scorn. Okay, reproach, shame, disgrace, resting upon a condition of shame. So that's really what that word goes into. It's just you're going to be ashamed, you know. You're going to be ashamed because you didn't follow through. So at the end of the day, man, you gotta follow through what you're saying. And Yahweh Shemashah is gonna fight for you, you know? You got anything you wanna bring up? You got anything you got, bro?
No, I'm good.
Alright, but with that, man, we wanna give our praises to Yahweh Shemashah. Ryan Shalom.